Hey guys, it's Tracy here, and I just wanted to shoot this video in order to show you how you can be and should be using the MyLeadSystemPro weekly webinars in order to build your list quickly and easily. Now, the beauty of MyLeadSystemPro is that for your monthly membership, they already have websites created for you. They already have trainings created for you. Your main goal with this is to leverage everything they've put into place with this system in order to build your list so that you can start reaching out to more people, you can start meeting more people, and start really building the relationships that will help you build your primary business more quickly. Um, and so what I'm going to do in this video is I'm just going to show you how for every weekly Wednesday webinar, they actually already provide you with the email swipe that you can just go ahead and send out to your list. You can send this out every Wednesday so that your list knows, hey, I'm part of this system that provides free training. You know, they don't have to be a member to come to these webinars, and by coming to this webinar, they're going to get exposure to an industry expert that's going to share with them tons of value, and over time, you know, in return, they may end up becoming a member under you in MLSP. So this is something that I actually didn't realize that MLSP provided for every webinar before. I knew they had lots of email swipe for the system campaigns, but it took a while before I really started leveraging these weekly webinars, and it makes a huge difference because there's a lot of people struggling out there. There's a lot of people who need help building their businesses, but in order for them to really start trusting you and wanting to join you in your primary business, you're going to want to provide them with some value and give a lot before you might see the monetary return. And so what you're going to do is you should already have an Aweber created and integrated with MLSP. If you don't, get in touch with me. It's something that's really important because when you just use MyLeadSystemPro as your way to capture emails, you're not really in control of that list. I'm not even sure if you can email your leads from MLSP. So I just go ahead and say, you know, get Aweber or get some kind of autoresponder that you can be emailing your MLSP leads from. But what you're going to do is when you're in the back office of MyLeadSystemPro, which is where we are now, you're just going to go ahead to where it says training, and you're going to scroll down to training call schedule. Now this is always here. So every Monday through Friday there's always a daily wake-up call. Here's the information if you want to promote this on your Facebook profiles, on your fan pages, to your list, Twitter, wherever you want. You know, be promoting these wake-up calls too, because these are also open to the community. So there's always just tons of motivation and training for anybody, even when they're not members. And this is what helps you really build a solid reputation in this industry, is to leverage these calls and leverage this training. And then you'll also see the Wednesday weekly webinars. So when you go down here, you'll see that every week they update the webinar details because every week it's hosted by a different industry expert. So this week it's hosted by Diane Hockman, which you'll always see right here, and she's going to be covering attraction marketing. Then they'll always put a little bit more about exactly what she'll be going over and the date and time. Now here is what the cool part is. When you click on show more detailed description, MLSP is actually giving you email swipe to put into your own autoresponder. So all you're going to do is where it says start copy, you're going to see for this one they've actually given you two different subject lines to choose from. So you're just going to choose whichever one resonates with you, whichever one you think would work best with your list. For this video, I'm just going to go ahead and copy the Happy New Year one, just because I think that's obviously appropriate timing for that subject line. And once you have it copied, you're going to head over to your Aweber. If you're not already logged in, just make sure you get logged in, and once you're back there, just go ahead to where it says messages and then scroll down to broadcast. Now broadcasts are powerful because they allow you to just send messages on the spot, as opposed to follow-up campaigns which are more scheduled. These allow you to promote more things that are live or up and coming. stuff like that. So this is something you really want to start leveraging, not too often, but at least a few times a week if you're just getting started. And then you're going to click New HTML Message. And here I just leave it plain, and I'm just going to be putting in the email swipe that they provided. So here where it says Insert Subject, you're just going to go ahead and paste that subject that we just took from the swipe over at the MLSP system. Then you're going to scroll down, and I just go ahead and remove the stuff that's already in there and just pull down where it says paragraph, and we're just going to go ahead and erase what's already in there, and we're going to head back over to MLSP, and now we're going to copy the email swipe, the body of the email. And the beauty of this is that this is written by people who have really studied marketing for years, so they really know people's emotional points, and they know what people are already looking for. They know people's needs and struggles. And so your main objective is to just be promoting this system heavily. Really take advantage of the immense free training that will make you stand apart from a lot of people out there who kind of just spam links all over the place. You're able to leverage this free training, and that really does set you apart from a lot of people. So now that we've sorry, I kind of just clicked over, but so we've copied this email swipe, and then we're going to head back over to Aweber, and now we're just going to paste that into the email body. And so here it is, and I mean, you're free to read through it and change things wherever you want. If there's anything you want to add or take out, you can do whatever you want. Like if you like shorter emails, whatever you want to do, you're free to edit it at this point. But the main thing, the most important thing, is just everywhere that it says your link, you're just going to erase that. And I've actually already saved ours down here. Your link for the webinars is going to be, let me just paste it here so you can see it. It's going to be your username.mlsp.com/webinar-registration, and I'll also put that below this video so that you can just copy that and then insert your own username and paste that into your emails. But just make sure that you what you're going to do is highlight that and then come up here to link, and as you can see now they've already made it a link. I'm not sure if you have to insert link if you put the HTTP, but I just did it to be sure. And then you're just going to go ahead and do that everywhere that it says your link. I mean, you're free. You can also, if you don't want to have your link written like that, you can write something here, check out this webinar, and highlight that and then do insert link and put your link like that. However you want to do it is cool. I just like to put the link because that's what they're clicking on anyways. Let's see where else it is. And then right here at the bottom. And then we're just going to click link again. Oh, gotta highlight it first. So like for mine, I might go back and edit this later. Since the webinar is tonight, I might go back and where it says this coming Wednesday, I might put tonight, to make it clear that this webinar is tonight. It's not next Wednesday. It's, right now. That would be probably the only thing that I would really change about this email. And then if you don't already have a signature set up with Aweber, then you can just write in whatever you want here, your name, email, Facebook, whatever, however you want people to get in touch with you. If they have any questions, you can put all of that right down here. Since I already have a signature with all of our information, I'm just going to erase that because it'll automatically put it in. And then all you're going to do is hit save, and then click next. And for ours, we actually also share it on our fan pages so that all of our Facebook fans will also be able to see this announcement, and we share it on our Twitter. So that's really cool about Aweber too, is that you can share it on your different social media profiles. And then we're going to go ahead and click next again. And we're going to be sending it right away, so we don't need to schedule it for later. But another cool thing that you can do is if you have multiple lists in Aweber, obviously you want to set up the broadcast under whatever. So up here it says current list. You want to make sure this list is the main list that you want to send this broadcast to. But if you have, since it's free training and it's generic training, it's not for one specific company, you can actually go ahead and just pick whatever other list you want to share this weekly webinar with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that later, but for whoever you want to share this weekly webinar with, just click include for those specific people. And then you're just going to click save message. Okay, so now you're going to see that the message is right here for pending broadcast. It actually will not send until you click queue, and then that's when it's going to go ahead and schedule it to send out. But before I do that, the main thing I like to do is click test, and you're just going to put in an email address that you want to test it to. You can also put in a name, and it's going to send a test to your email so that you can go ahead and make sure it looks how you want it to look, make sure your links work, and all that good stuff. And if everything looks good to go, you've tested all your links, then that's when you can come back to Aweber and just hit queue, and then it's going to send it out to your list. Now, for people who don't have a list yet, like I said, even if you have one person, a few people on your list, whatever it is, still send that out to them, because you just never know who's watching you. You never know who's looking to join you or looking to get free training. So just send it out to whoever's on your list, no matter how small that list is. But if you don't have anyone at all on your list, and even if you do have people on your list, another thing that you can do that we like to do is when you come back over to MLSP, you can actually just take out parts of the email copy that appeal to you, maybe some of the bullet points, stuff like that, and go ahead and share that on your Facebook page or your fan page, whatever social media accounts. If you have LinkedIn, wherever you share links with people, Facebook groups, just pick out some parts that strike your attention that kind of show the gist of this webinar, and put that little blurb, that little swipe, and put your link with it and start promoting it that way too. I mean, just really take advantage of these weekly webinars and really take advantage of the pre-written swipe for you, because it's powerful stuff, and you'll start seeing that those are the little things that start building your list quickly, and it gives you a strong list, people who are going to stay committed to you because you're providing them with so much free value. So I hope that helped clear some things up about the weekly webinar and how you can use it to build your list, and I will see you on the next video.